countries now and growing seamless cell phone connection no matter where you are in the world. Maybe your kids are out of the country. Maybe they're going somewhere with college. Maybe they're going somewhere with high school. You can stay in touch with them because it's America's most dependable 5G network. Costs less than $20 a month, less than half the price of Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Switch to Pure Talk today. Here's how you do it. Dial pound 250 on your cell phone. Say Clay and Buck. That's pound 250, Clay and Buck.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton on the front lines of truth.
KSVP AM 990 and 93.7 FM.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. Citing executive privilege, the White House blocking the release of the audio recording of President Biden's special counsel interview. Former President Trump's New York criminal trial back in session this morning. Former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen is back on the stand for cross-examination. The U.S. military has finished building a pier. It's meant to get more food aid to Palestinians starving in Gaza. Russian President Putin and Chinese President Xi have signed a cooperation agreement as the two leaders meet in Beijing. And an American soldier arrested last week in Russia has pleaded guilty to theft charges, according to the Russian state media, which says that Gordon Black is cooperating with investigators. On Wall Street, the Dow above 40,000 for the first time. The blue chip index is up 123 points. The Nasdaq ahead 45 points. More details at srnnews.com.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Some of those storms could be severe, hail, and damaging wind possible. Got moist air coming in from the southwest. Our afternoon high today in the mid-70s to about 80. Maybe a few showers this evening, cloudy overnight and mid-50s. And then we're back to sunshine with upper 80s on Friday. Getting hot for the upcoming weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason. Wall Street waffles. After closing at record highs, the benchmarks opened this morning mixed. The latest rally was sparked by hopes that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates sooner rather than later. AMC Entertainment and GameStop both fell more than 15% in pre-market trading. Walmart jumped 4.5% after posting another quarter of strong results, with sales and profits beating Wall Street expectations. Deere skidded 5.6% after the company lowered its full-year profit outlook. Honda is investing $65 billion in electric vehicles through fiscal year 2031. The Japanese automaker says that by 2030, battery EVs and fuel cell EVs will make up roughly 40% of its global sales. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason.
Paul tells us in 1 Thessalonians to pray continually. See, prayer is simply having an honest conversation with God. It's me talking to God and asking God, here's things that are concerning to me. Maybe they're worrisome to me. Maybe it's me just praising God for the weather or the rain or an answered prayer. Isn't it nice that God has given us this form of communication for you and I to stop during the day and to spend some time talking to the Creator, talking to the one that sustains us and the one that blesses us. And so are you in prayer? Do you spend time talking to God and asking God and thanking God and praising Him for those many things? If prayer is not a part of your life, please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ and let us help you add prayer.
Are you looking for something fresh, or are you trying to find that confident smile you once had? Hi, this is Dr. Sarah Usher with Carabelli Dental, and I would like to invite you to our office to experience a new kind of dentistry. We have the most advanced technology and a highly trained team to provide you the best experience possible. Whether you're looking for a bright new smile or just want to make sure everything checks out for the best, call us today and set up your appointment for your next great experience.
Come see the team at Carabelli Dental at the corner of 9th and Main in Roswell, or call 575-622-4455.
Times where a woman is not just a victim. She might be the detective, the lawyer, the witness, the coroner, the criminal, or some combination of these roles. I delve into the good, the bad, the difficult, and all the nuance I can find. Because these are the stories we need to know to understand the intersection of society, justice, and the fascinating workings of the human psyche. Listen to the greatest true crime stories ever told, wherever you get your podcasts.
In the 1930s, Lucky Luciano, founder of the modern mafia, was taken down by prosecutor Eunice Carter, one of the first Black woman assistant district attorneys in New York. The Godmother, an immersive 10-part podcast, delves into her unstoppable rise as she takes on roles from writer to politician, revealing a badass anti-hero, unafraid to bend the rules for justice.
But for Eunice Carter, I don't know that Luciano would ever have been convicted of anything.
Listen to The Godmother wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back in, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. We're talking about the massive controversy that has come from Harrison Butker praising his wife for staying home with their kids and saying that she is a huge backbone of his success. Amber Duke has tweeted this out. I shared it. I think we retweeted it from Clay and Buck. I thought it's so well said here. I'm going to read her post on Twitter. What's so infuriating about the backlash to Harrison Butker's commencement speech is he did not say women have to stay in the kitchen or whatever other false pejoratives people have projected onto his comments. He was very clear that many of the women in the audience would go on to have fruitful and satisfying careers. But for most women, they will be happier focusing on family. This is a fact. Married mothers are happier than any other cohort of women. Today, women are waiting longer to get married and have children. Many are opting out of the process entirely, having been convinced they don't need a man or that children will ruin their lives. It's not a coincidence.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, we have softball coming to you from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Cleveland High School. Let's take you to the front row. And Joby Hodling, who's going to bring us up to date on what's happening as we get ready for Lady Bulldog softball against St. Pius. Take it away, Joby.
All right, Dean, good morning, everybody in Artesia Bulldog country. We are, as Dean said, up here in Rio Rancho at Cleveland High School. It's raining, but they are, of course, the game was delayed, and somehow we got the second game. Artesia Lady Bulldogs win the toss. They are the home team. And they're now taking the field here on field number 1. So we'll start our game on field 2 at 9 a.m. And it was raining and the fields were underwater. And so we got all kinds of conflicting information all morning. But somehow somebody finally made a decision. And the game 2, the field that was on game 2, which is us against the number 4 seed, St. Pius Sartans, is going to play. And so, as I said, we are the home team. They won. Coach Toledo won the toss. And here's the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Now, ironically, I don't have the full starting lineup for St. Pius because the coach told me they could give me 2 lineups because the girl got her cleats. She was going to go home and try to get them and be back. So I'm just going to have to play that by ear because I couldn't put it in 2 starting lineups on our software. All right, so starting for the Bulldogs, number 13, Zoe Warren out left. Kenna Morrison, number 2, playing in center. And Jenna Whitmire, number 14, in right field. Kinsley Rodriguez, number 7, over at third base. Kenzie Carlo, number 12, at short. Michaela Lujan, number 9, at second. And Caden Apodaca, number 24, our first baseman. Jose Aguilar, number 15, is catching. And in the circle, number 10, Maddie Martinez. And she's warming up right now. Girls are out there doing the warm-ups. For St. Pius, leading off is number 21, the pitcher, Audra Green, and number 11, Desiree Ortiz, is the center fielder batting second, and number 7, Michaela Table, the catcher, is batting third, and we're about getting underway here. As coming out to bat is our first batter, and that is number 21, Aurora Green, and she's going to bat from the left side. So trying to keep my iPad from getting wet. It's getting wet now. It's coming down on us, but we'll see if we can keep this going. So Aurora steps in on the right side, left side, and I set down in the wrong place. I'm right where I can't see. I'm gonna have to scoot down one way or the other. Here's the pitch. First pitch, called, strike one. A good pitch from Maddie Martinez, strike one. To Green, number 21. He's got way down. I can't see. That pitch high for ball one. So 1-1 the count to Green. As it's got a towel in her belt. We both the catcher and both Aguilar and Martinez. I'm gonna have you want to come over here. Here's the pitch, high and tight. Ball two. That was in some chin music to the batter. So 2-1 now the count. And I'm trying to make some moves here because I made a mistake and sat down right behind the umpire, so I cannot see what he sees. Here's the pitch. Swung and foul tip straight back. And water just fell on us because it hit the netting. All right, so what a mess. All right, so the count now 2-2 to Green. As she stepped out after hitting that foul tip right back at her. Now she's back in and ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, to ground ball to shortstop. Pick it up, does Kinsey. Fired. Oh, and she got her. She got her high, but a great job going and getting it. Taking off the docket, goes up the ladder, catches it, quickly gets her foot down for out number 1 on the ground out. So they throw a little bit high from Kinsey, but they make it work. 6-3 is the play, and so out number 1. And coming to the plate will be number 11, Desiree Ortiz. The Bulldogs wearing black pants, long orange socks, orange shirts with white numbers and lettering. St. Pius wearing black uniforms with white on their shoulders and white down their pants legs and high white socks. Here's the pitch. Ball one just missed outside to Ortiz. So here comes the next, or she's getting ready for the next pitch. The wind in the pitch. Oh, strike one. Out the inside corner. One on the count. Strike two. 1 and 2 now the count. With 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Gallup, the 1 seed, beat Berlin here on this field earlier. 11-1 was the final. The run rule in 5. All right, so here she's ready to go. Wipe the ball off, and the wind and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. She dropped the ball, gets the assist, but she tags her out. So drop third strike. Out. And 2 down now for the Lady Bulldogs. Coming to the plate is number 7, Michaela Cable, for the Lady Bulldog. For the St. Pius Spartans. She'll step in on the right side. Martinez ready to go. Here's the first wind and pitch to the new batter. Just outside for ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Where my phone is. It's in my pocket. All right, so here comes the 1-0. Oh, strike 1, top the outside corner. Strike 1. So the umpire very deliberate on his, he said strike, but then he doesn't show with his arm, so people thought that it was called the ball, but it was a strike. So 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back and out of play. 4 strike 2 on deck. Is the shortstop, number 2, Gabriela Costco, and the third baseman, number 44, in the hole. Is there anything we can do here, Pam? I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it. We're trying to keep the rain off of my iPad and just getting in here. No, you can't wipe it. Here's the pitch. Just missed low. I thought he was going to ring her up, but he did not. So 3-0. is pitch. If you touch it, it's going to... I'm trying to keep it off of it. All right, here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. She got her. And that is out number 3 swinging. And the Bulldogs take them down in order. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout, and we will be right back.
My name is Larry. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and for the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of helping adults learn how to do biblical community. And one of the ways that we know that we're going to impact families and the lives of people is by doing small groups. There's one group that has really impacted a lot of lives over the last 4 years, and that group is called Re-Engage. And so that's what we're trying to do in faith groups and community groups, and Re-Engage. It's a way that we're impacting our community, and we want to encourage you to be a part of that as well.
MAC Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, MAC Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about MAC Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
That clock ends. I think we're back. You can tell me via text or maybe the Zoom room, but after 2 commercials have run, so I think we're back here. We're to the bottom of the first inning on game 1 for these 2 teams in the second round. It is a double elimination tournament. The team that wins will play later this afternoon, and the team that loses will play later this afternoon. It just depends. Oh my gosh! Wow! When the screen is hit, water drops like a rainfall coming down on us. So I'm going to have to look at their lineup out in the field. Pam's going to help me. So number 3 is at first base. 15 is at second. Who's catching the ball? Number 2. And who's at third? Number 44. Who's out in the outfield? 12. Who's in center field? 3. 3. Okay. And 42. Catcher 7. All right, because they gave me 2 different lineups, folks. That's why I'm going through these, Pam and I. All right, coming to bat for the Bulldogs, leading things off is Kenna Morrison. Number 2 for the Bulldogs, been the leadoff batter for a while, and she's facing a left-hander in Aurora Green. Here's the first pitch. Ball, strike 1 on the upper part of the zone and on the outer edge. The strike number 1. So Kenna steps back in. Here's the wind and the pitch. High, ball 1 now the count. So Kenna takes a step out. She's up and off the handle of her bat, now stepping back in. Here's the wind and the pitch. That's going to be high, ball 2. 2-1 now the count to Kenna. On deck for the Bulldogs, Artesia Aguilar in the hole, Kenzie Carlo. So did we decide, is number 33 out on the field anywhere? Okay. I'll just have to make the changes as they come to bat. All right, here's the wind and the pitch from Green. That's too high, ball 3, and that wasn't even close. The last 2 really high. So the count 3-1. The Bulldogs looking to get the first base runner on the base paths here in game against St. Pius. St. Pius the 4 seed, the Bulldogs the 5 seed, but they flip for home, and Artesia wins the flip. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. So the first base runner, Kenna Morrison, trots down to first base with no body out. And coming to the plate will be Artesia Aguilar. Now, one of the issues that we run into here is I don't have any of the stats or anything because it's just raining. I really couldn't make it work with stats. But so I won't be able to give you stats, but Artesia, I know, was leading the team in home runs. She's going to look at called strike 1. No, he called it a ball. So ball 1, too low, I guess. I saw his back move, and I heard a noise, but he said ball. So 1-0 the count. That's 4 straight balls from the pitcher Green. 3 that got on there, and then 1 more there. That's going to be called strike. That was caught the outside half of the plate. I think she was taking all the way, was Perseus, to force the strike. So she steps back in against the lefty. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a changeup. Going to second base safely is Morrison. As the catcher kind of bobbled the ball, and Morrison quickly took off running. So she pulled her at the plate. But Perseus now with a 1-2 count, and scoring position is Kenna Morrison. So base hit here can certainly score her. Here's the wind and the pitch. Way outside, trying to get her to chase. She did not come close to chasing the ball. Was outside of the left-handed batter's box where it was. All right, so 2-2 now the count. Nobody out. Runner at second base for the Bulldogs is Morrison, who led off with the walk. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, hit hard. That's a CNI single. Holding up at third base was Morrison, so got by the third baseman. It was between third and short. He'd go for it, but couldn't get there. So that puts runners on the corners for the Bulldogs, and Kinsey Carlo, the shortstop, coming to the plate. They're going to get into the circle R, the Pius Spartans, and talk about it. All the infielders and the catcher go out. Now the umpire is going to go out and break them up. So Kinsey will step in here with runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning, as the Artesia Bulldogs looking to get on the board first. That runner is 60 feet away. Perseus, the base hit, the first hit of the ball game, and now stepping in, Kinsey Carlo, and the left-hander Green ready to go. Here's the wind and the first pitch to Carlo. A tie. Ball one. Bulldogs did not go. The catcher bounded up and was ready to fire it, but Perseus stayed put, as did Morrison down at third base. So no reason to run into an out here. Let's your team push them around with batter. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on. It's right back to the pitcher. She's going to go to first, and coming home to score safely on the sacrifice. Well, it wasn't a sacrifice bunt, but he was out at first base. The ground out, 1-3 to put out. Let the Bulldogs get on board. Work just like a bunt. And so the Bulldogs now lead 1-0. I don't know what just happened. Play. Oh, wait. Out in the next picture, the next batter is Maddie Martinez. The pitcher is wind in the pitch. Swung on. It's a base hit to right field. That will fall. And Perseus will come home. Come home. Oh, she should have come home. I don't know what happened. She held up. They bobbled the ball around, and she stayed at third base. So, runners on the corners again for the Bulldogs. Martinez, first pitch she sees, she hits the base hit to right field. And then coming in to run is going to be no, waiting to see who it is over there for the Bulldogs. So at the plate will be number 18 running for the pitcher. So running for Maddie is Elizabeth De La Riva. So runners on the corners. Hayden Napadaka at the plate with one out. 1-0 Bulldogs. High, ball one. Napadaka. On deck is Kinsley Rodriguez. And in the hole for the Bulldogs, Michaela Luan. Again, one out. 1-0 Bulldogs off of 2 hits. Here's the wind and the pitch. High, ball 2. 2-0 now for Katie. The girls in the Bulldog dugout there cheering. 2-0 count to Hayden Napadaka. She could go any time. No wind here to speak of, but it is raining. That ball bounces up there. Ball 3, so hold the count. with runners on corner. Down at third is Aguilar. Over at first is De La Riva, who came into courtesy run for Maddie Martinez after she got a line drive out the right field. All right, here's the 3-0. Outside ball. And up for the Bulldogs. That brings Kinsley Rodriguez to the plate. Kinsley will come around batting from the right side as usual, third baseman for the Bulldogs. He has Aguilar 60 feet away, De La Riva at second, and Apodaca at first. Kinsley will sit somewhere. Could go deep anytime. And the pitcher Green looking to get the pitch in. Here's the wind and the pitch. High, ball one. That's 5 straight balls now. 4 to Apodaca and now 1 to Rodriguez. So more likely she's taking a force to strike before she'll start looking to swing. But we'll see. 1-0 count. And the pitch. High and away. Oh, he called it a strike. So just caught the upper end, and the outside edge called strike one. So Rodriguez steps back in. 1-1 the count. Bases loaded. They're playing in on the infield to cut the run off. Pretty shallow out and right. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2-1 now to Kinsley. On deck is Michaela, and in the hole Zoe Warren for the Bulldogs. Kinsley steps back in with a 2-1 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 Bulldogs already. Now Kinsley calls time as the pitcher was taking a while to make the connection with her catcher. Catcher, by the way, is Michaela Cable. Here's the wind and the 2-1. That's going to be way high. Good job by Cable to go get that. Not letting it get back to the screen. So 3-1, hitter's counting here for sure, but he very well could be being told to hold and make the strike come in. We'll see what she does. 3-1 count. And Green, here's her motion and the pitch. Just caught the outside corner. Strike one. Rodriguez thought it might have been ball 4. She started to step to first, but then had to come back. So a full count, infield in, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs. And here's the payoff pitch. Swing, foul tipped it straight back at us. Takes live on a pretty good pitch. That was up in the zone a little, so good way to waste that good pitch by the pitcher. So Rodriguez will step back in. Anything close, she's going to be hitting. Infield in. Green ready to go. The wind and the pitch. Way outside, ball 4. Gets by the catcher, but it doesn't matter because that RBI walk makes the score 2-0. And Michaela Lujan coming to the plate. Bases remain loaded. Rodriguez set first. Apodaca at second. And De La Riva, the courtesy runner, down at third base, and Michaela Lujan to step in. Green steps back onto the pitcher's plate. Here's the wind and the pitch. Outside and low. Good job by Cable, the catcher, to keep that in front of her. And she had to bounce down. We got a timeout taken by the one of the coaches for the St. Pius Spartans. So she'll walk out and visit with her pitcher and infield and catcher. Give you a quick update. The training here to slow down a little bit, but at this time they're only playing on field 1, which is turf here at Cleveland High School. The Shockyard is the name of their fourplex. Game started late. The other 2 4A games have not started at all, as they're waiting for the rain to subside so they can start working on the fields again. So game number 1 was the number 1 seed Gallup Bengals taking on the number 8. I think they were the 8 seed. The Berlin Eagles. Gallup wins that game, and so we move over here to this field. And at the moment, it's 2-0 Artesia with 1 out. They've finished their meeting. So coming back to the plate is Michaela Lujan. She's the number 7 batter in the lineup. On deck is Zoe Warren, and in the hole, Jenna Whitmire for the Lady Bulldogs. The count, 1-0 to Michaela. She's ready to go. The pitcher is Aurora Green. Here's the wind and the pitch. Way high. Ball 2. So the pitcher got jitters here in her first inning. She's walked 2 now. The Bulldogs have 2 hits and 2 walks. Have the bases loaded. Taylor ready to go with a 2-0 count, probably taking. And here's the wind and the pitch. High, ball 3. So I'm sure she's taking now, and I think she was anyway there. 3-0 the count. So she steps back in. Green taking a look into her catcher, get her sign. And here's the wind and the pitch. That's going to be high, ball 4. So that's going to be another RBI by walk, and the Bulldogs now lead 3-0 with Zoe Warren coming to the plate. Zoe will step in on the right side, and my guess is not swinging until a strike is thrown, but we'll see what she was told by Coach Toledo down at third base. Green once again ready to go. Base is still loaded, only 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be called strike 1. Off the outside half. With fastball. The infield still playing in for St. Pius. They're going to try to cut the run off and turn it up the plate from home to the first. Again, Green ready to go. The wind in the 0-1 is high. Ball 2, or ball 1 now the count. That's her changeup, and it's just been floating in about eye level or higher to the Bulldog batters. That one was about up at Zoe's eyes. It floated up there. Here's the 1-1. Again, high. Ball 2. And now the count to Zoe Warren. On deck is the number 9 hitter in the lineup, right fielder number 14, Jenna Whitmire. And then we're back to the top of the order. Kenna Morrison in the hole for the Bulldogs. The catcher Cable sets up on the outer third. Here's the wind in the hat and the pitch. Swung on, ripped down the line, but foul. Boy, she whipped that one. That would have been a base clearing double or more, but it goes just foul down the third baseline. So the count goes 2-2 now to Zoe Warren with 1 out. She turned on that one and hit it like a ton of bricks. With 2 strikes, she'll be protecting the plate. 2-2 to count. 2 runners have been walked in on the base on balls. Here's the pitch, and that's too low. Ball 3. So full count. Runners will be off and running on the hit, but they'll have to be ready for a pop fly to go back. And now a timeout as the umpire in the field is coming out and saying something to the dugout on St. Pius side.
Just to let everyone know, all Class 5A games scheduled for 11 a.m. are being moved to Bernalillo High School. Class 4A.
I don't know if you heard that. 4A is going to stay here. Class 5A moving to Bernalillo High School. So they'll play the next 2 games, and then the game this afternoon right here at Cleveland. Still sprinkling, but not raining near as hard. Full count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's too high, and that's ball 4. Another walk run in. So the Bulldogs now lead 4-0. And coming to the plate, Jenna Whitmire, number 14. And just like the Bulldog baseball team, Lee and I talked about it last week. It's like having a leadoff batter in the 9 hole. Jenna with a lot of speed and can hit well, which really top to bottom we hit well. Here's the first pitch she'll see from the lefty. High, 1. All right, so let me see here. Here's the wind and the pitch. Oh, strike 1. So, and she was taking all the way. She made a big smile because she knew it was a good strike, but taking all the way after 3 straight walks is going to make her throw these strikes. Can you type something for me on this? Say, I'm calling a softball game. I'll send it to you later. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. 2-1 now to Jenna. Bases remain loaded. At third is Kinsley Rodriguez. Second, Michaela Lujan. And at first is Zoe Warren. All 3 of them reaching via a walk. That's high. Ball. Oh, he called it a strike. So got the upper half way up in the strike zone, but called a strike. So the count now 2-1. Just tell him that I'll make sure he's in it. I'm calling the softball game. Tell him you're in if you're in. Here's the wind and the pitch. High. Ball 3. So 3-1 the count. That was, I heard a fan say it was the same place call it. It was high. So was the pitch previously. We called it a strike. So full count once again. 1 out. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Green. Wind and a pitch. Too close to not swing. Took the cut. Come up empty. So strikeout is out number 2. And that brings us back to the top of the order. Ken Forrest off the leadoff. With the bases loaded. Bulldogs lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the first inning and still have a lot more they can score if they can get some hits going here. Green ready to go. First catcher Cable setting up on the outer third. Your pitch right down the middle. That's a deep drive. That ball is off the. That's a home run. Oh, she caught it. They went and got it. I couldn't see. The umpire got right in my way. Good job by the left fielder to go make the play. I thought that ball left the ballpark, but deep. And she got to it, the left fielder, and that is out. So Bulldogs do some damage. They get 2 hits, 4 and there were 3 runners at the bottom. Just 4 from the top of the 4-0.
Smile Expressions in Artesia encourages you to treat your teeth to a spring cleaning. You'll have healthier teeth and gums, fresher breath, and brighter teeth. Plus, you'll be reducing risk for dental problems and improving your overall health. To schedule your dental spring cleaning, call Smile Expressions 575-746-1900 or request an appointment from our website, artesiadentist.com. Quality dental care, hometown comfort. That's Smile Expressions in Artesia.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour and open positions for owner-operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
Number 1 in the top of the second inning. Now for
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas, so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street, or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
Did you put question mark? said go. Can you hear me? Dean, am I back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a foul ball. That pitch was too far in for ball 2. So the count 2-1 now is the batter Chavez. Martinez ready to go. So Rodriguez, Carlo, Lujan, Apodaca first. Good pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 2-2 now the count. So she'll step back in with a 2-2 count, 1 out. Of course, behind the plate is Aguilar Martinez in the circle for the Bulldogs. There's the Bulldog defense. Black pants, long orange socks, orange shirts with white numbers. Too low, he said. Just missed the outside corner, or maybe it was on it, but that brings it to a full count. Umpire indicated the pitch was too low. So full count as Chavez steps back in. Martinez already has his sign. Here's the wind and the payoff. Strike 3 called, and that is out number 2. Strikeout looking on the play. That's going to bring number 3, Ashley Chavez, to the plate. She is the center fielder. Number 15, Grace Grady, is on deck. It's one of the lineups. Pam's looking at the lineup for me. So who's after her? Number 33. Is there a DP? Okay, there is. I'm saying she's up next. There's a hit call. Oh, wow, that one was too low, he said. I thought it was called strike 1, but too low. 1-0 count. Batter Chavez. Started picking up rain again, and we're not quite under cover. So I'm good. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle. Hit well, left field. That may get out of here, and it bounces off the fence. Throwing it in quickly are the Bulldogs. But Chavez coached him for a stand-up double. Their first hit of the ball game. As though Warren couldn't quite get there, she was playing kind of toward the line, and it was a long run for both her and Morrison. They arrived just about 2 steps behind when the ball hit the fence out in left center. So the umpire now, I don't know what's going on. He's out of softball. He's telling St. Pius coach something, but I don't know what. All right, so at the plate, coming number 15, Grace Grady. Her first time free with a runner now in scoring position. 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Bulldogs leading 4-0, but a runner now in scoring position for the Sartans. Here's the pitch. All strike 1 right down the middle. So 0-1 the count. As the batter, Grady, steps out. Down in the on-deck circle is number, who is that number? 33. There's a swing. That's the ground ball right back to Maddie. She throws it to first. And that is out number 3 on the 1-3 put out. So St. Pius does get a hit, but no runs and no errors and 1 runner left on base. We head into the bottom half, the home half, the Bulldog half of the second inning. And we'll go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0% APR for 84 months and up to $2,500 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Visit Amigo Machinery, located at 2801 Southeast Main Street, Roswell.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Arts Center offers information on local and area history. The art annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, I believe I'm back. I think I heard 2 commercials. Welcome back here. Joby Hodling at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. The girls softball state tournament, Class 4A, and our number 5 seeded Artesia Bulldogs are leading the 4 seeded St. Pius Sarton 4-0 as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Bulldogs the home team, and the umpire said batter, but there's no pitcher. All of them are standing in a circle talking. So it'll be Perseus Aguilar at the plate, the number 2 batter in the lineup, but leading off here in the bottom of the second as we batted around +1 in the bottom of the first. 1 for 1. Oh, who's the new pitcher, Pam? What number? 21. That's who it was. All right, so here it's Pam said they changed the pitcher, but it's still green. He's a lefty. Here's the first pitch. Oh, strike one on the outside edge. 0-1 to Perseus. On deck is Carlo in the hole, Martinez for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the second inning. I believe still just one game going here. They were working on field 2, which is where we were scheduled, but didn't get it finished before this game ended. We moved over here. That pitch is going to be outside. Ball 1. 1-1 now the count. And it was too high, I think. The umpire said too far outside. 1-1 the count. Perseus steps back in. And here's the wind and the 1-1 from Green. It hit her. A hit by pitch to lead the inning off. Puts Aguilar down at first base. Coming to the plate will be the number 3 batter in the lineup, shortstop, number 12, Kinsey Carlo. On deck is Maddie Martinez, and in the hole, Caden Napadaka for the Lady Bulldogs. As we have no outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and Perseus got hit by pitch, so she's got the lead off. Kinsey steps in. She's 0 for 1. She grounded back to the pitcher an inning ago, but she got an RBI coming in from third. There's a pop fly, shallow center field, and making the catch will be the center fielder for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. So staying down at first base was Perseus Aguilar, and that brings Maddie Martinez to the plate. She's 1 for 1. She singled the right fielder first time through and got an RBI. She'll step in, ready to go. Aguilar down at first. Green with the wind and the pitch. That's going to be ball 1 outside. The 1-0 count from Maddie. On deck is Lapadaka, and in the hole, Kinsley Rodriguez for Artesia. They tried to add more runs here, leading 4-0 in the bottom of the second inning. The 5 seed Bulldogs and the 4 seed St. Pius the 10th Sartons. Here's the wind and the pitch from Green. That's going to be hit well. That's going to be another base hit in the gap in left center. And Perseus will just end up going as the left fielder got there, right there out left field, and cut it off before it got through. So just another single. Moves the runner over to second base. And coming to the plate, Aiden Apadaka. She walked her last time through. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be De La Riva coming in for Martinez, the pitcher here. So De La Riva at first base. Stepping back in will be Caden Apadaka, number 24. And I talked about this a while ago. She's liable to go yard anytime. You got runners at first and second with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. De La Riva at first, Aguilar at second after she got a single. And actually, Perseus was hit by pitch, I'm sorry. De La Riva walked courtesy run. Here's the pitch way outside. Ball 2. 2-0 to Caden. She walked the first time through, and it looks like they're kind of staying away from her. Batting 5th in the lineup, but they know she can hit it hard. It's really from top to bottom in our lineup. Every one of them can. It's really fast and really hit the ball well, do the Bulldogs. All right, here's the wind in the 2-0. High, ball 3. So 3-0 the count. Taken all the way here will be Caden, would be my guess. She steps back in on the right side. Kinsby on deck and Michaela Lujan in the hole for the Bulldogs. 3-0. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one called a strike. So 3-1 now the count, as that was down in the middle. Obviously taking all the way. 3-1 the count. She gets ready to go. Green with the wind and the 3-1. That's going to be called strike 2. She started to swing, held up her swing, and it was called a strike. It was really high in that upper end of the strike zone. The call strike 2. I'm pretty sure he didn't say she went because she didn't. But a full count now. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Hayden ready to go. Here's the pitch from Green. Swing and a miss. She got her to chase. That was up. It's too close and for her to not swing, I guess. And she gets the cut, and that is out number 2. Here in the bottom of the second. The Bulldogs still threatening with runners at first and second. And Kinsley Rodriguez coming to the plate. She walked her first RBI, walked an RBI. She'll step in looking to drive it somewhere. Kind of be listening for my phone in case it. All right, here's the wind in the pitch. She's actually still looking in. Now she's ready as Green. Here's the pitch. High. Oh, ball 1. 1-0 the count. De La Riva at first and Aguilar at second. Bulldogs looking to add some runs. They lead 4-0. But with 2 outs, it's going to have to be a 2-out rally for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, hit well to center field, but the center fielder will fade over to her left and make the play for out number 2. So the Bulldogs start off with trying to get some damage, but unable to do anything with it. They get 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 2 runners left on base as we head into the bottom. I'm in the top of the 3rd inning. Bulldogs leading 4-0. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI in Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back to the ballpark at Cleveland High School. The shotgun Archie Field, it is turf. They've got kind of a golden infield and then the green everywhere else. Cleveland, home of the Cleveland Storm softball team. And we are in field 1. The games were started late. If you're listening, you know that because you've been waiting. We were supposed to start at 9, but a rain delay as the fields were underwater everywhere but this turf field. All right, so Maddie Martinez with who's at the plate? I missed. It's a little power bunt, and it's foul ball. And it is number 33 at the plate. So I need to make that change on my lineup card. But Dominique Moret at the plate. On deck is number 12. Number 12. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So a foul ball, and then a swing and a miss for strike 2. We're in the top of the 3rd if you're just joining us here at Cleveland High School. You'll be huddling on KSBP radio and all of our other sources, but audio only. Swing and a miss. You got her. And that's strike 3. Strikeout swinging. Out number 1. And coming to the plate will be number 12. Juliana Wardrop Sanchez. But she'll step in. First time to see Maddie Martinez. After this pitch, I'll set up the Bulldog defense again. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Strike 1. Oh, he said it was too low. Ball 1. All right, so Warren, Morrison, Whitmire left to right. Rodriguez, Carlo, Lujan, Apodaca, 3rd to 1st. Maddie in the circle, and Princess Aguilar behind the plate, her battery mate. 1-0 the count. Here's the wind in the pitch. Oh, strike 1 on the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. On deck is, I think, the leadoff batter, number 21, the pitcher. That is who it is. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Good pitch there by Martinez. So 1 and 2 now the count. With one out here in the top of the third inning. Bulldogs lead 4-0. Here's the wind in the pitch. All strike three. So they caught the outside corner. Strike out looking, and that is out number 2, which brings us back to the top of the order. The lefty and pitcher, number 21, Aurora Green, will step in. 2 down here in the top of the fourth inning. Green is, let's see here. I need to go. Green steps in. First pitch is a slow roller. And getting it, but not able to get there, was the shortstop for the Bulldogs. Well, 2-out rally now. 2-out rally. Let's go. So the infield single works as Green reaches. Slow roller toward the third base, diving for it was Kinsley Rodriguez. She got it, but couldn't get up, throw the pitch out, and then that's a chopper down the line, a cue ball down the first base line for Ortiz. So foul ball, strike one. So Green at first base with 2 outs. Their second base runner in the ball game for the Pius Sultans. And at the plate is number 2 hitter, Desiree Ortiz. She struck out her first time through, so she's 0 for 1. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 2. 0-2 the count. On deck is Michaela Cable, and in the hole, Gabriela Casco for the Spartans. 0-2 the count. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase one up in the zone, and that is strikeout and out. Number 3, they go down with 1 hit, no runs, no Bulldog errors, and 1 runner left on base as we head into the bottom of the fourth. Michaela Lujan, Zoe Warren, and Jenna Whitmire coming up. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, here to announce that our geraniums are ready. So now the great debate begins. Are they pink or are they raspberry sorbet? Are they orange or are they Caribbean coral? Well, whatever you call them, they're the prettiest geraniums anywhere. We raise them in our own greenhouse, then send them home with you to brighten up the world. So come get yours now while the selection is best. Don't worry about the silly names.
I heard that.
Yes, dear. Coming, dear. Right away, dear. Of course, you're right.
Lily. Is this Zarate? How do you say her last name? Lily. Zarate? Okay. All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here going into the bottom of the third inning. The Artesia Bulldogs leading 4-0, and leading off Michaela Lujan. She walked her first time and got an RBI on it. She steps in to face Green for the second time. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Good pitch here from Green. We're listening to my phone. All right, so Michaela steps back in. On deck is Zoe Warren, in the hole, Jenna Whitmire for the Bulldogs. Green ready to go. Here's the wind in the 0-1. Swung on, hit well to right field. Right fielder's going to get over her head. Michaela's going to round first, go into second base. Still coming. She's going to go to third base. The throw's going to come in, but not in time. And she slides in safe with a leadoff triple. Sam giggling because she slid right over the base but was able to stop herself Got a great hit out the right center field, got over the right fielder's head. And Bo Warren now has an opportunity for an RBI as Michaela stands 60 feet away at third base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning, 4-0 Bulldogs. Bo steps in, she's 0 for 0. She walked and got an RBI her first time through. Here's the wind in the pitch. Ball bounces outside. Ball 1 to Warren. On deck is number 14, the right fielder, Jenna Whitmire. And in the hole, number 2, Kenna Morrison, the leadoff batter. So we're back to the top of the order. 1-0 the count. They got it wrong up on the board. I don't know if anybody's keeping it up there. That pitch is going to be called. Strike 1, caught the outside edge and upper end of the strike zone. So 1-1 now to go. She gets ready to step back in. Green looking into her catcher table for the sign. Here's the wind and the 1-1. High. That hit her actually, so hit by pitch puts a runner at first base. And Jenna Whitmire coming to the plate. Still nobody out. Runners on the corners. Let's see if they play in to cut the runner off. They will at first and third. It looks like they'll stay back up the middle, so try to get the double play ball and concede the run if that's what happens up the middle, ground ball up the middle. Jenna steps in. She struck out swinging her first time through, so she's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, pop fly in the infield. High pop fly, and the shortstop will make the play, and that's Casco for out number 1 on the booming pop fly up in the middle of the field. Casco goes and camps out and makes the play, and everybody holds up. So runners remain at first and third base with the leadoff batter, Kenna Morrison, coming to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. She flew out the deep left center, and I thought it was a home run, but the umpire was in my way, and the left fielder ended up getting there. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on, a chopper down the first base line, foul, strike 1. So 0-1 the count. Warren at third and Lujan at third. Warren's at first. Lujan led off the inning with a triple. And then Joe was hit by pitch, and then the pop fly for out 1 by Jenna. All right, here's the pitch. She's going to square the bunt. He did try to get the bunt down safe at third, but the runner moved down. So the ball was really low, but she tried anyways because it was a squeeze play, and Michaela got back safely. So strike 2. The Joe Warren moves down to second on the stolen base. So 2 runners in scoring position. Kenna at the plate with an 0-2 count, 1 out. And the pitcher, Aurora Green, ready to go. Here's the wind in the pitch. Way outside and high, ball in. So right in left, Chavez in center, and Georgia Sanchez in right. Georgia Chavez at third, Casco at short, Grady at second. Here's the pitch. I'll give you the rest of the infield. Here's this first catcher and pitcher. There's a hit right back up the middle at the pitcher. They're going to get it at a good play there as it went off of the pitcher, but shortstop throws it over, so a 1-6-3 out, but the run scores. Both runners move up. One, 6-3 as it goes off of the pitcher. She's shaking it off right now. Advanced by the batter, so we got a runner at third base. 1 run scores, 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. The coach is going to come out and check on the pitcher. From second to third. And the leadoff triple, Michaela Lujan, she comes home on the hard shot up the middle. Rick stays off the pitcher and then goes to the shortstop who made a really good play. That was Casco at short. Yeah, she's hurting. That hit her arm. So they're checking on her. Hopefully she is okay. The pitcher, Aurora Green. Ashley Chavez is at first. And Taylor Cable behind the plate with Aurora Green right now being checked on. She's in the circle, but definitely got a line drive right off her arm. But the plate will be Process Aguilar when we're back. Bulldogs now lead 5-0 in the bottom of the third inning here in the 4-5 matchup. Second round of the playoffs. And it looks like Green's going to stay in. And that hit her pitching hand, hit her pitching arm. She's a lefty. But she's saying she's good, so they're going to break up their meeting in the middle and see how she does here. My thinking is I'll let her throw a pitch before Yeah, they're going to let her throw a pitch. The Perseus steps back out. Green gets ready to go. So, 2, 7, 6. Center fielder is, who's out in center field? Yeah. All right, so she did throw a pitch. She said she's okay. So Perseus stepped in. She's 1 for 1. A single to the left side and hit by pitch. So she's been on both times. Here's the wind and the pitch. Blowing away, ball 1 to Perseus. On deck is the number 3 hitter in the lineup, shortstop, Kenzie Carlo. And in the hole, the pitcher and cleanup batter, Maddie Martinez. Number 11. Number 11 in center. All right, here's getting ready to go. And the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the right side and out of play by Aguilar for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Zoe Warren standing 60 feet away. So we have Ortiz out in center. Travis Ashley Travis the first. Table catching and Green still in the circle. So I kind of gave it to you chopped up, but there's the St. Pius defense. All right, so here's the 1-1 with 2 outs. Swung on, again fouled off to the right side for a foul ball strike. So the count now goes to 1-2 with 2 outs. Perseus just behind on those pitches. She'll have to protect now. Anything close, you need to take a cut at. Try to get another run across here with a base hit as Warren, who was hit by pitch, now stands at third base. Green ready to go. The count 1-2. Here's the wind and the pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-2 to count. Perseus grinning real big because it almost hit her in the face mask, but it didn't. It was just a really slow little toss, real high. 2-2 the count. Green takes a look in the table, gets her sign. Here's the 2-2. Swung on. She line drives it foul again on the right side. So 3 foul balls fired off out of play to the right side for Aguilar. Going with the pitch, all 3 of them on the outside edge. She fires it up there. Am I still on? Here's the 2-2. Oh, all right, here's the 2-2. Low and away, ball 3. That ball kind of rolled up there. So the count 4 now with 2 outs. Perseus steps back in. On deck is Carlo and in the hole Martinez. The Bulldogs looking to add no runs. They have 1 here in the bottom of the third, but trying to get the run from third base home on out rally. Aguilar at the plate with a full count. Green ball in her hand ready. And pitch. On the top line of right side, but that will get out of play again for another foul ball strike. They're out of softball, so they're going to come in. The 3 will come in that's fouled up. They're going to fire for 2 and goes fall back and those went out green. And Aguilar steps back in. He's had a great at that. He's seen 6.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people.
Outside, but 4. The runners on the corner for the Bulldogs. To the plate comes the other shortstop, number 12, Kenzie Carlo. Kenzie is 0 for 1. She grounded out and flew out. She's looking to do something. She hit a chopper ground ball back to the pitcher the first time, and then hit a deep shot out to center field the second time. So she's looking to drive one somewhere and get this 2-out keep this 2-out rally going after the 2-out walk. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's a chopper down the line. Is it foul? So it took him a minute to call it. Boy, she hit that one hard right down the line, and Bill Warren had to jump to get out of the way of it. Foul ball, strike 1. hit the outside edge. Harlow got a piece of it. And she'll step back in with 2 outs and a 0-2 count. So she's got to cover the plate here, looking to drive one, get another run across for the Bulldogs. Dean sent me a text and said, "Moo!" The old foul growl. As Artesia had fouled off about 4 pitches out of play. All right, here's the 0-2. Swung on, hit well. It's going to be caught by the right fielder. Good job out there. I thought it might get down, but it did not. The right fielder comes in and makes the play for out number 3. But once again, the Bulldogs do some damage. We get 1 hit, 1 run. There were no errors, and they need 2 runners stranded.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. Michaela Cable, the catcher, stepping in. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging her first time through. There's a hit out to right field, but there's Jenna Whitmire for out number 1. So a line drive, but it was straight out at Jenna. And she catches it on the fly right at her. Down for the Bulldog defense here at the top of the 4th inning. That'll bring Gabriela Pesco to the plate. Number 2, she's the shortstop. We've already seen her make a great play off the pitcher. It was a line drive to hit their pitcher Green, and she made the throw out. Here's the pitch. Oh, strike 1. Great pitch inside half. Casco didn't like it, but that's what it was. So she is, for 1, she's got clean her first time through. She backs in the cleanup position for the Pius starters. Ball strike 2, same pitch. Took them both. 0-2 now the count. On deck is Jordan Chavez, third baseman, and in the hole, the first baseman, Ashley Chavez, for the Spartans. 0-2 pitch. Here's the wind. Too low, ball 1. 1-2 now to count Casco. Good place to miss. Try to get her to chase one. Did Martinez. All right, so Zoe Warren, Kenna Morrison, Jenna Whitmire left to right. Kinsley Rodriguez, Kinsey Harlow, Michaela Lujan, and Caden Apodaca third to first. Mercedes Aguilar behind the plate, and Matt Martinez in the circle. Strike 3 call, looking off the outside corner. That'll bring number 44 to the plate, Jordan Chavez. She is 0 for 1, struck out looking first time. We now have 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. So Chavez will step in, number 44. On deck is Ashley Chavez. First pitch outside, ball 1. And in the hole is Chris Grady, the second baseman for the Spartans. The 2 down, 1-0 count at the plate. Arceus gives the sign to Maddie. See where she sets up. And stay right in the middle. Here's the pitch. A little bit low and away, ball 2. So 2-0 now to Jordan Chavez. She steps back in on the right side. Maddie Martinez ready to go. Here's the wind in the 2-0. Whoa, look out, heads up. Let the bat come out of the hands of the batter on the swing. Strike 1. She missed, but the bat sailed over the dugout, over her own dugout. And there were people over there, but luckily it didn't hit anybody, I don't think. Can't see, but I saw a guy come out and pick it up. Right, so So this wet weather, although it's cleared off for more rain and the sun is peeking through the thin clouds, so I'm glad to see that. And they went and got her bat back for her, so she switches bats. And she took her gloves off, so maybe her gloves were too slick. So 2-1 the count to Chavez. As Martinez gets her sign, here's the wind in the 2-1. Caught outside for ball 3. 3-1 down to the batter, George Chavez. Martinez just missed away on that pitch. All right, so 3-1. 2 down. A swing and a miss. Strike 2. Chavez, good pitch there from Martinez. Down. Might have chased that one out of the zone, but looked too good to pass up. So full count now with 2 down. Martinez says yes to Aguilar. Let's see what Perez sets up. She's been staying kind of in the middle, and that's where she stays. Up fly to the right side. That's going to be foul ball. Jenna Whitmire diving for it, charging in. Couldn't get there. It was in no man's land. Apodaca off swing as well as Luan. But nobody could get there. Good effort by Jenna. She was firing in. Go for it, but short. See Chavez at the plate. All right, so full count, 2 outs. Chavez steps back in. Martinez looking in for her sign. She gets it. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing, and that's a hard shot right at the shortstop. Kim Carlo kind of tailing away from him, but she makes the play for out number 3. So starting to go down 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody got a base. We're in the bottom of the 4th with Maddie coming to play, taking on Kinsey. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back to the bottom of the 4th.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
Before the start. That he's 2-2 a pair of angles here. That's by about 7-4 on the ground down 5-3 for the play. We had to do before. Wow. Swung on right at the baseman. Line drive out. That's out number 3 pitches. So Green settling in. I don't know. She walked in about over 6. That is a 2-out run. They lead 5-0, but need every run they can get. First half the day. The 4 seed, the 5 seed. Call long, upper end, corner.
Well, we apologize, folks. We've got... There's Joby. I think he's back.
Sunlight. My wife says it's warm already. This is what happened. We didn't bring nothing but shorts and t-shirts, and it's chilly here. We weren't at the pitch. High, ball 2. 2-1 now the count to Kinsley. So Zarate Ortiz and Wardrip Sanchez from left to right. Gordon Chet and those on the corner, third and first. Castro and Grady up the middle. Defense for the Sergeants. I see it went down the right field line. Right field going. So the right field, the real game Bulldogs. Is 5-0 Artesia. Top of the fifth coming up with Ashley Chavez.
Artesia High School Bulldogs Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Spring into the season with a great rate at Artesia Credit Union. With their Share Certificate Special, get an unbelievable 5.50% APR with a 12-month term on any new deposit $5,000 and over. It's easy to watch your money grow when you plant it at Artesia Credit Union. And with a rate as high as 5.50%, you can watch it grow like never before. This high rate on a 12-month term is for new deposits only with a minimum of $5,000. Learn how to spring into savings at Artesia Credit Union, 210 North 5th Street in Artesia. Member NCUA.
All right, welcome back here. We're going into the top of the fifth inning. At the plate for the Sergeants is Ashley Chavez, number 3. He is 1-for-1 with a double. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. And by the way, Goddard baseball wins their first game 9-4. So they'll advance. The Artesia Bulldogs playing at 12:30. Coming up here in about 40 minutes. That will be on KSBP. That pitch called ball 2. Far outside for Martinez. So the count now 2-0 to Ashley Chavez. He steps back in. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swinging and a miss on a good fastball. Strike 1. The count. Yes, can come back on. So the count now 2-1 to Chavez at the plate. Again, she hit one off the fence at left center. There's a big swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2-2 now the count. She takes a look at both coaches and now steps back in. 2-2 the count. Nobody out. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Swing. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Morrison comes on and gets it to the infield quickly, but there's a leadoff single. So the Sartons doing what they need to do. Getting the runner on the base path, down 5-0 here at the top of the fifth. And that'll bring Grace Grady to the plate. Number 15, the second baseman, is 0-for-1. She grounded out back to the pitcher her first time through. And she'll step in on the right side to face Martinez for the second time. As Maddie gets ready, looking in, gets her sign. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. 1-0-1 the count. Nobody out. Runner at first base is Ashley Chavez for the Sartons. Martinez ready to go. Here's the pitch. Swung on and right back to her. To first, she's out. Yeah, double play. Line drive back to Maddie. The base runner was off the base. Started the second. Maddie fires it to first. Caden Apodaca, and there is a double play. All right, so the line drive back to the pitcher. He's out number one, and then out at first on the double play. So 2 down. Seeing, was there a pitch this time? Did I miss? I was looking down. Okay. Ball, well, I don't know if that's safe. All right, so 1-0 the count. There's a strike ball on the side half to Morette. Number 33. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, swinging her first time through. Here's the wind in the pitch. A little bit high. Ball 2. So 2-1 now the count, and push her off the plate a little bit. The inside. That sets up a good off-speed pitch or an outside corner pitch for Maddie. 2-1 to count. Martinez ready to go. Here's the pitch. All ball 3, so a little bit too low. I waited because I thought he might have said strike, but he did not. So 3-1 now to Lorette. 3-1 pitch coming up. Martinez has it from Perseus, and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball back to Martinez. She'll toss it to first. 1-3 the out, and that is out number 3. They do get a hit, but no runs, nobody left on base, no Bulldog errors. As we go into the bottom of the 5th, Artesia 5, St. Pius 0. Lujan, Warren, Whitmire, that's who's coming. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout.
It's time to spring into adventure with a new Chevy Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. This month, save 10% off MSRP on 2024 Silverado 1500 models when you trade in. We have the largest selection available, and our team of professionals are ready to assist you with your selection and the seamless buying experience that you deserve. We invite you to come see us today here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back at the plate. Michaela Lujan, who is 1 for 1 with a walk and a triple. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, a little bit low. So the count 1-0 now to Michaela. She'll step back in. On deck is go 1, and then the whole Jenna Whitmire for the Bulldogs. Leading 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. That pitch is high. Ball 2. So 2-0 to Michaela. Go 1 on deck. Jenna Whitmire in the hole. As we're at the bottom 3 of the order. Green has been in the circle all game long. She spins the ball on her side looking for the sign. Now has it. Here's the wind and pitch. High and away. Ball 2. Oh, that's ball 3. I'm sorry. 3-0 the count to Michaela. So she'll be taken all the way here. Force a strike to be thrown. All right, so Green back into her pitching stance. And here's the wind and the pitch. 3-0. Too low, ball 4 on 4 straight. Bulldogs get the leadoff walk, and that'll bring to the plate Zoe Warren. She has walked and was hit by a pitch, so she is 0 for 0. As my mom was able to move down here by us, so I got 2 pretty girls sitting on either side of me. All you guys out there listening can be jealous. Got Pamela and Annette to the left and Nanny to the right. All right, here's the wind and the pitch. Zoe Warren at the plate. Pitch, too high, ball 1. On deck is Jenna Whitmire, and in the hole is the top of the order, Kenna Morrison.
Where's the bathroom?
Walk that way. That building right there. There and then across. Right, here's the wind in the pitch, 1-0. She's going to square the bunt. She tried to bunt it and fouled it. So that bunt run was definitely on there. It's going to just be a foul. Kind of went straight down and then spun back, foul. So 1-1 the count with Lujan down at first base. Bulldogs are trying to manufacture some more runs here, which is not a bad idea. Go back in and ready. Green back onto the pitcher's plate. She's ready to go. Here's the wind and the 1-1. Ooh, good swing, but come up empty. Foul tipped it into the glove for strike 2. So Warren will have to cover the plate here. She'll step back in, ready to go. All right, so here's the 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first is Michaela Lujan. And the pitch. Pop fly to the right side. Second baseman will fade over behind first base and make the play for out number 1 on the pop fly. So to the plate comes Jenna Whitmire. Jenna looking to get, actually we're going to have number 18, De La Riva, is going to come in and bat. So Elizabeth De La Riva will pinch hit for Jenna Whitmire. And she's talking to Coach Toledo. Still visiting with her. So the Bulldog baseball team will be underway here in about 30 minutes. Back in Albuquerque, we'll have that ball game for you. I won't be there, but Kelly McDonald and Billy Real, I can't think of his first name, but will be there. One of those two, or both of them, will call that game. Goddard won their first game. There's a pitch. Whoa, called strike 1. Top the outside corner to De La Riva. So 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. She had to chase it out there. Way out there again. But he called him strike the pitch before, so she took a cut at it. Come up empty. So 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That's too low and away. Ball 1. 1-1 now. 1-2 now the count. One to the count, and she's still waiting. And the pitch. Swung on, pop fly to the right side. And the second baseman will go, and make the play for out number 2. A little deeper that pop fly out into the drain, but she made the play look like some fair territory. So the pop fly out is out number 2, and that will bring to the plate the top of the order in the form of Kenna Morrison. Kenna 0 for 2, a walk, a fly out, and a ground out. So she's looking to drive Michaela around after she got on with the leadoff walk. Now 2 consecutive pop flies. Down and in, ball 1 to Kenna. Deck is Perseus Aguilar, and in the hole, Kinsey Carlo. Trying to find. Oh, Henry Villarreal is the other guy working over there at the baseball field with Kelly McDonald. Here's the pitch outside. Snap throw down, not in time. He's safe. Ball 2. Boy, Pius fans didn't like it. But he's in there safely, diving back in with 2 home. Good throw there by Cable down to the first baseman, Ashley Chavis, who put the tag down a little bit late. All right, so here's the 2-0 to Morrison at the plate. That's ball 3 low. 3-0 now to Kenna. So 2-out rally trying to get underway here for the Bulldogs. She's going to try to get a walk. 3-0 count. Perseus Aguilar on deck and Kinsey Carlo in the hole for the Lady Bulldogs. 2-out rally trying to get started after the leadoff walk and then 2 pop flies for outs. Here's the pitch. That's too high and outside. That's ball 4. And that does put Kenna down at first base. So coming to the plate for Artesia, number 15, Perseus Aguilar. And, of course, I can say this for every single batter, but Perseus, our deadliest with home runs. She led the team this year in home runs. She'll step in on the right side. Sun is out. There's a lot of clouds, but the sun is shining through here at the ballpark. No more rain, so nothing getting wet now. as green. Go, here's the pitch. Ball outside, too high and away, so 1-0 the count says. That's the 5th ball in a row after Kinsey walked. The leadoff batter in the inning also walked, and then he had 2 pop flies for outs, so 2 outs here with runners at first and second. Morrison at first, Lujan at second, and the pitch. Swung on, that's a great ground ball up the middle. That's going to score at least one. Lujan moves and moving over on the throw. We're going to go to second. And she is out at second, but the run does score. So we ran into an out. Great job by the catcher, Michaela Cable, as she saw her going and makes the throw, but the run does score. So the Bulldogs now lead 6-0. And going into third, and then out at second was Aguilar on the throw. So the Bulldogs lead 6-0 off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our community and strive to be responsible citizens by supporting our local economy, schools, and families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is thrilled to bring the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck and safe travels. Play hard with Bulldog pride. This message courtesy of Spur Energy Partners.
Well, we're back here at the ballpark as we go into the top of the 6th inning. Artesia leading St. Pius Spartans 6-0 after they got a run there in the bottom half of the 5th, or home half. Maddie Martinez ready to go at the plate. Is Juliana Wardrip Sanchez. Squares around the bunt. She does get the bunt down, but it'll roll foul or a foul ball strike. Kinsley is right there from third base, but it was spinning, so she let it roll foul instead of having a bang-bang play at first base. Smart there by Kinsley. It was a great bunt by Wardrip Sanchez, but it just rolled foul. She deadened it really well, but it was spinning and it got fouled on the third baseline. So 0-1 the count. She's 0 for 1. She struck out looking her first time through. It was the pitch. They try to bunt it again, and again a foul ball. This time bunting it straight down. And she went out at the pitch that was up in the zone, if it was even in the zone. So 0-2 the count. She steps back in. Here's the 0-2. Swung on. Oh, and again Kinsley stopped it, but couldn't make the throw. So the infield single, sometimes when you cut it off before it gets to shortstop, it ends up biting you. That's what happened 2 times now. 2 of their hits were infield singles. Kinsley making an outstanding effort, got to both of them, but couldn't make the throw across. So that gets back to the top of the order. Number 21, Aurora Green, the pitcher, the lefty, steps in. She's 1 for 2. She grounded out her first time and then hit a infield single her second time. Looks at ball 1 outside on a good fastball, but missed away. So nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner at first is Wardrip Sanchez, who just got on an infield single. And Aurora Green at the plate for the Sartans. The pitch. High and tight. Ball 2. So 2-0 now to Green. That brushback pitch, like I said, ball go, kind of sets up something. On deck is Desiree Ortiz and then Michaela Cable for the Sartans. Martinez ready to go. Here's the 2-0 to Green. Down and away, ball 3. So 3-0 now for Maddie. Nobody out, top of the 6th. Apodaca Lujan, Carlo Rodriguez, first to third. Whitmire stayed in the ball game. She was pinched hit for, but stays in. Morrison and Warren right to left. And there's ball 4. but missed away, and so 2 runners on, giving them some life over here. The Pius fans kind of come to life. They haven't been able to get anything going, but they got 2 runners on and nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Bulldog middle infield talking about where they're going to go with the ball. Up the middle, I think they'll probably turn 2 on the corners. They'll probably go third to first. All right, so that's played as Ortiz. Here's the first pitch. She's pointing around the bunt. She does bunt it foul down the left side for foul 1. Trying to play some small ball, move those runners into scoring position. The both of them are the Pius starters. And the Bulldogs, by the way, playing in Albuquerque, they're playing St. Pius as well in the same spot, the 4 and 5 seeds, playing in about 20 minutes. That'll be here on KSPT. Here's the pitch. Where's the bunt? Does get it down. He's going to go to first for the easy out, and that does work. Stop the 5 start. So it works. They put 2 runners in scoring position on the sacrifice bench. Just get me for sure out with Kinsley Rodriguez. So the runners move over. Time taken at the plate. So with 1 out, runners in scoring position, 2 of them. And the number 3 hitter, number 7, Michaela Cable, the catcher at the plate. She's 0 for 2. Strikes out and the line drive out. She looks at call, strike 1. Good off-speed curveball there, looked like, from Martinez. Caught the inside half on the right-hander. On deck is number 2, Gabriela Tesco, and in the hole, number 44, Jordan Chavez. All right, so Martinez ready to go. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. It's a fly ball out to right. It's going to be caught by... Go to third. Go to third. Oh, no! They get the double play. I'm going to tell you what happened. The runner at third ran home. It did not tag up. And the Bulldogs threw it from Whitmire. That's 3 down. 3 down. And the catcher threw it to third baseman and went by our third baseman. But they still were able to go get it and get the tag out because the runner never turned around and went back to third. So the double play ends the threat as the line drive out to Jenna was out number 2. And then out number 3 was from the double play. And it was the end of the inning as the Bulldogs were going to the bottom half, leading 6-0. Let's go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
So after the running mistake, we're back here at the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-0 Artesia, and at the plate is Kenzie Carlo looking to get off the schneid. She's 0 for 3, but she rips it into left field. That's an extra base hit. But she'll round first, go into second. A stand-up double. There you go, off the schneid for sure. She just rips a leadoff double into left field. Off the schneid, Pam was giggling as I said it. Robbie Blue's listening, saying that's not a thing. But it is, Robbie. It is. All right, so Kenzie starts things off with the double, and that'll bring Maddie Martinez to the plate, the number 4 in the lineup. She's 2 for 3, a pair of singles and a ground out is where Maddie's been doing. helping her own cause all day long, and she is the pitcher. Here's the pitch from Green. Swung on, dead center field. Center fielder will come up and make the play, and the line drive out is out, number 1. The ball has been kind of dead today. The Bulldogs sound like they're making really good contact on several fly balls, and they end up not getting out of the ballpark. So I don't know if it's just dead ball or just not hitting as well as I think they are, but there's one out. Staying at second base was Carlo, and now to the plate, Caden Apodaca, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. She looks at call, strike one, down the middle. And 1 to count. On deck is Kinsley Rodriguez, and in the hole, Michaela Lujan for Artesia, as they try to add some more runs here, leading 6-0. Runner is just at second base in scoring position. Swung on, and foul ball down the left side. Just kind of a slow chopper roller for foul ball 2. So Caden will have to stay on top of it here. Anything close, they'll have to take a cut at. She steps back in on the right side. 1 out, 0-2 to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by the pitcher, Green. That looked like a changeup, maybe a curveball. She stayed back and waited, but then kind of ran out of bat. It was out on the outside edge, unable to even foul it off for out number 2 on the swinging strikeout. That'll bring Kinsley Rodriguez to the plate. She walked, flew out, and line drived out. So she is 0-2 with the walk. She steps in with a runner in scoring position for duck on the pond at second. And here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a seeing eye single. Kinsley's going to turn, and she's going to come home. Play at the plate safe. Going in the second on the throw was Rodriguez. So the Bulldogs get another run across. And Kinsley moves over to second on the throw. Heads up base running. So she just swapped places with Carlo, and the Bulldogs now lead 7-0. Now there's a different duck on the pond, Pam said. Rodriguez at second, Lujan at the plate. She's 1 for 1 with a pair of walks and a triple, Michaela. She looks at ball outside bouncer. So 1-0 the count. We're in the bottom of the 6th. If you're just joining us, we started late here at the Shock Yard at Cleveland High School. On field 1. It was raining all morning. They've been working on fields. There may be other games going out, but we were just on field 2. And that's a ball. As she said, illegal pitch. Is that a balk? Okay, he just called it a ball, but not a balk. I was looking if they moved the runner down to third, but they did not. All right, so Lujan steps back in with a 2-0 count. Her last at bat, she banged a triple. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count to Lujan. He steps back in with a runner at second base, and the Bulldogs lead 7-0 here in their first game of the second round, the quarterfinal. But it is double elimination. So both of these teams will play later today, regardless of this outcome. Ball 4 high. Lujan trots down to first with 2 outs. A good 2-out walk. And coming to the plate, Zoe Warren. Zoe is 0 for 1. She's been walked, hit by a pitch, and then she pop fly out right behind third base her last at bat. So she's looking to drive one somewhere. On deck is well, we'll see. I think it's going to be ball 1 low and inside. It's going to be Whitmire back. She was pinch hit her last at bat, but she is coming out on the on deck circle. She re-entered out in left field on defense, so she's getting the on deck. So the Bulldogs going to continue a 2-out rally here with runners at first and second. Here's the winding pitch from Green. Good pitch. That ball had movement on it, came back in from outside for a called strike 1. 1-1 the count, 2 down. Zoe steps back in, ready to go. Drive somewhere here, will score a run. Here's the pitch. Too far outside. Oh, he called it a strike. Woo, that was way out, but a call, strike 2. So 1-2 now the count. Zoe steps back in. She'll have to cover the plate. I'm sure they'll go back out there again. So she'll really have to reach for it. Here's the wind in the pitch from Green. High, ball 2. 2-2 now to go 1. Michaela down at first. Kinsley at 2 down. Bulldogs now lead 7-0. And here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Wind and the pitch. Low and away. Ball 3, so she'll pull. Let's go that. 4-4 count now to Zoe Warren. She's already walked once and been hit by a pitch. So she's waiting on the payoff pitch. Runners are off and running on the pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Chopper, foul ball. It went out into fair territory, but it was called a foul ball as it went off the plate or her foot or something. So the count remains full. Runners were off and running. So Zoe steps back in. Full count. Michaela and Kinsley will be off and running on the pitch. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, hit well to left center field. Back, but the center fielder has room and will make the play for out number 3. So again, looks like it comes off the bat hot, but it's not quite. It was deep, but it wasn't out of the ballpark. And that is out number 3. But Artesia once again does some damage. They get 2 hits, 1 run. There were no errors, and there were 2 runners left on base. So we got the final inning, barring a tie. They've got 3 outs to at least get 7 runs. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's time to spring into adventure with a new Chevy Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. This month, save 10% off MSRP on 2024 Silverado 1500 models when you trade in. We have the largest selection available, and our team of professionals are ready to assist you with your selection and the seamless buying experience that you deserve. We invite you to come see us today here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
All right, we're back. Top of the 7th inning. Bulldogs 3 up, 3 down. What they're looking for in the first pitch to number 2, Gabriella Casco, is high. 4-1. Casco was 0 for 2. She struck out swinging and she struck out looking. On deck is Jordan Chavis and in the hole Ashley Chavis. Here's the pitch. Pop fly, center field. Morrison will basically camp out, and there is out number 1 on the pop fly to dead away center field. Kenna doesn't even have to hardly move because it came right out there to her. So the sun's brightly shining now. The clouds are broken up here at the old ballpark. And St. Pius 2 outs away from moving into the consolation bracket. The Bulldogs 2 outs away from moving on in the championship bracket. And Jordan Chavez, number 44, steps in. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 called. Good fastball. Caught the outside edge from Martinez. Addison has pitched a heck of a game. And the defense behind her has been good, too. No runs are scored yet for the St. Pius defense Spartans. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a fly ball. And coming on, she's going to let it bounce, which was a good move. She could have dove for it, but it might have got by her. So good job by Zoe. And she just lets that ball for a single on a little loop route to left. She came charging hard and then realized probably not going to get there, so don't dive. Just catch it on the hop, which is what she did. So that keeps the runner at first base. On the single. And to the plate comes number 3, Ashley Chavez. She is 2 for 2 with a double and a single. She has hit well today. She's got 2 of the 5 hits. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to the right side. Jenna Whitmire looks like she's, almost run into the fence. Had to take her eye off as she saw the pitch coming, and it fell right in front of her outstretched glove as she was sprinting to go get it. Great effort out there, but it looked off foul ball, strike 1. Jenna, good effort. Just couldn't get there, and then she run into the fence, but she's okay. All right, so 0-1 at the plate. And again, this young lady, Ashley Chavez, 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Martinez takes a look. Now the pitch. Swung on again, fouled off the right side for foul ball strike 2. So 0-2 the count with 1 out. Top of the 7th, Bulldogs lead 7-0. By the way, the Artesia Bulldogs getting ready to play over at the stadium in Albuquerque because they're taking on St. Pius. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside. She did not chase it. Ball 1. Great pitch there by Martinez, basically unhittable. And it was just off the edge where they normally would call that pitch, so just a little too wide. 1-2 now. 1-2 now the count with 1 out. Martinez ready to go. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her, and that is out number 2 here in the top of the 7th. Coming to the plate will be number 15, Grace Brady, the second baseman. She's 0 for 2. She hit a ground out back to the pitcher and a line drive back to Maddie. So both times she's hit it right back to Madison Martinez. Down to the final the final out here. Called strike 1, outside edge to Grady. Jordan Chavez at first for the Sartans. She got that leadoff single. Got 2 out since then. Here's the wind and the pitch. Called strike 2, another great pitch on the outside edge to Maddie Martinez. So now down to the final strike are the St. Pius Sartans, down 7-0 in the top of the 7th inning. Maddie ready to go. Artesia giving her sign. Here's the pitch. Swing, and it's a little chopper back to the pitcher. She picks it up, Austin first, and Artesia will advance in the championship bracket. 1-3 the put out. And I'm just going to keep it right here, Gene, as I'm going to go ahead and get the final stuff. St. Pius gets no run off of 5 hits. There were no Bulldog errors, and St. Pius leads 4 runners on the base paths. For the Artesia Bulldogs, they start off with a big first inning to get 4 runs. Score 1 at the bottom of the 3rd, 1 in the bottom of the 5th, and 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Don't have to bat the bottom of the 7th as they win 7 runs off of 7 hits, no errors, and they leave 10 stranded. Getting the win for the Bulldogs is the senior, Maddie Martinez, a 5-hitter. Good defense played behind her and only give up those 5 hits. Great game for Maddie. And taking the loss for the St. Pius Sartans was number 21, Aurora Green, who also pitched a pretty good game, scattered those hits, but the Bulldogs able to do that after they got 4 in the first inning, but then 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. So the final score here at the Shock Yard in Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho is our Artesia Lady Bulldogs 7 and the St. Pius the 10th Sartans 0. Thanks to Gene Dow back in the studio. We had to do had to set up a little different than normal, but we got it done, and it's because he knew how to get everything done. So thank you, Gene. On behalf of him, this is Joby Hodling saying, once we find out when our next game will be, because it's not going to be when it was scheduled because of how they had to do this, I will let Gene know, and he'll get it out there on the radio and or Facebook. So be watching for those announcements, as I don't know yet when we play again. But the Bulldogs do win game 1. It's 7-0, Artesia over St. Pius. We'll see you later this afternoon.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs!